In this week's Bleach, Ichibei releases the darkness.
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with? That's me.
Bleach Chapter 608, Darkness from the Blackest Black, starts with a shot outside the Seirei and focuses on a salamander in a river that's losing its tail.
I get it!
I don't get it.
And immediately cut back to Ichibei, who has released his Zanpakuto Ichimonji.
Oh god.
No. Just me.
Bach observes that his brush has now turned into a blade, but he feels no sign of Ryatsu coming from it. At that moment, it appears to turn back into a brush, but then back into a blade.
What the fuck, man?
What? Bach obviously grows suspicious, but Ichibei laughs at him as he doesn't think he can tell the difference between a pen and a sword.
Start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks.
The battle resumes as Ichibei swings his sword, releasing a huge wave of black ink upon the Soul Palace.
Oh, good lord, it's everywhere!
The two epically clash blades as it seems like more ink just keeps erupting from Ichibei's while Bach tries to figure out its power.
I'm not sure what's happening here, but it can't be good.
He believes this ink spray is just another trick, and he tells Ichibei it doesn't matter how many times you take something away from him, he'll always regain it back.
Fucking horseshit!
Bach goes to call out his blade, but suddenly stops. Ichibei can't quite hear him and asks if he knows what the name of his sword is.
I can't hear you! It's too dark in here!
He tells Bach that he must know his sword has no name anymore because anything Ichimonji covers in ink loses its name.
What's my name? Tell me my name!
Anything without a name loses its power, so a nameless Quincy with a nameless weapon is no match for him.
I hate that I'm laughing because I'm a fucking terrible person.
Bach then reaches out and says he'll be taking his power not as someone with a name, but rather as himself with his own powers.
Alright, man, no need to gloat, Jesus Christ!
Lights appear above Ichibei and strike him in the form of the Quincy symbol as Bach calls out the ability Holy Altar. But it appears Ichibei breaks free and stuns Bach, who doesn't think he was able to take his powers. Ichibei tells him not to fear because he did take them away, but what he's taken will not be his.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He explains that his power gives him power over the darkness. When Ichimonji is released, all the darkness of the world, be it from Shinigami or Quincy, the living or the dead, belong to him.
Oh, no.
It seems like Ichibei's done messing around as darkness consumes Bach's face.
I think I'm supposed to be upset right now, but more or less I think I've just gone fully numb.
So this was quite the interesting chapter. Ichimonji is a total mindfuck. Being able to do away with the name of something, therefore making it powerless, is crazy. I was a little confused in the beginning when it was a blade, then a brush, then back to a blade. I wasn't sure if that had anything to do with its power, like messing with people's mind or something, but as Ichibei explained, anything the ink covers automatically loses its name, making it useless. If I were Ichibei, I just would have covered Bach with ink from the start instead of just doing it to his blade and explaining the power to him. I think that'd be way easier.
It doesn't matter what you think!
Now, because he explained his power, he allowed Bach the opportunity to steal it. It looked like he wasn't able to take it, and yet Ichibei says he did. But he still has this ability to control the darkness. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but this darkness control seemed to come out of nowhere for me. I get that ink is black and dark and blah blah blah, but I thought his main power was the control over names. We see these glimpses of Shinigami, Quincy's, and Urahara who all have this darkness resonating from them. Now, Manga Stream translated his power is over black, which would explain those glimpses of the Shinigami and all that, and that salamander in the beginning. But does the power go deeper than that, like the darkness inside of a person, or the dark intentions that they may have?
What kind of Christopher Nolan Inception level shit is this?
So I give this chapter a 7 out of 10. Ichimonji can wipe out the name of anything it covers, Ichibei apparently can control the darkness as well as names, and Bach seems to be running low on ways to beat Ichibei. For my question of the week, what's your opinion on this darkness control ability? Is it just control over the color black, or is it something much more? Favorite comments will be featured in the next review. Here are last week's winners. That does it for me. Remember to leave your thoughts on the chapter and answer to my question in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more weekly Bleach Chapter reviews. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter, Hummingbird, and Deviant. I'll be back next week with Total Darkness. Peace.